Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. As mentioned in the earlier video, today I'm going to share certain topics like the move on from being a NEET aspirant to becoming a medical student, and also about the pre-medical training camp that I attended before starting the very crucial part of my life, that is the college life. So let's get started. So, starting with our first topic, that is transition from being a NEET aspirant to becoming a medical student. So, this topic is basically for all my friends who are aspiring to pursue in the medical field. So, basically, I have divided this topic into certain points. So, starting with the first point, talking about the goals. So, being a typical NEET aspirant, the goal is to get a seat in a high ranked medical college. And for a medical student, I think the goal should be to become a competent clinician. Next point is about the learning pattern. For a typical NEET aspirant, it's all about solving thousands of MCQs, while for a medical student, it mainly focuses on clearing the concepts and all about the clinical correlation and practical skills. Also, next I can talk about the study material that is used. A typical NEET aspirant mainly uses the NCERT and sometimes also the modules provided by the coaching centers. While if I talk about a medical student, it is always suggested by our faculties, and as I have seen from my seniors, it is suggested to use the standard textbooks. About this, I will talk about it later on in some other video. And the main point about the competition. For a NEET aspirant, it is you versus the 2 million other NEET aspirants, while being a medical student, it is always you versus your own discipline. If I talk about it in a more simple way, it's like creating a new version of yourself every day. So that's it about this topic. The next topic will be about the pre-medical training camp, and I'm going to share certain views about it. So now I will be talking about the PMTC, that is the pre-medical training camp that I have attended the last year before starting my medical journey. So the PMTC was organized by OMEDUCON and was hosted by Dr. Umesh Gurjar. He is such an amazing personality. By means of this PMTC, he actually made us aware of the MBBS course and the college life. So the PMTC was basically divided into around 5 days, and he taught us about a little about the general anatomy, then also about certain study tips and tricks, the importance of pre-planning. He also gave us a demo on Viva, and lastly, he enlightened us with his thoughts on becoming a doctor. Study tips and tricks shared by Sir. So the first one is the RWD method. R stands for read, W stands for write, and D stands for discuss. So, Sir says that once the topic is being taught to you thoroughly, it is suggested that we should read that topic from whichever book we are following. Then we should write notes about it. That is, if you are writing long notes, then short notes, and making ultra short notes for a better revision, and then discuss it among your friends so that that particular topic fits it to our minds. Next, I would be telling about the importance of asking the question why. Sir said that whenever we are reading a particular topic, say it be of anatomy, of physiology, or of biochemistry, or any topic, okay, in general if I talk about, so one should have a habit of asking the question why. So I think I could explain this particular thing by giving an example. So in the textbook of Medical Physiology for undergraduate students, written by Dr. Indu Khurana ma'am, in the chapter of cardiovascular system, a line is mentioned that renal diseases is one of the causes for secondary hypertension. But as far as I know, the reason for this is not mentioned. So sir told that we should ask the question, why is it so? So the reason behind this is in renal diseases like glomerulonephritis or in cases of tumor, basically the JG cells will increase, that is the juxtaglomerular cells, and that increases the amount of renin secreted. And further talking about the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone mechanism, ultimately the level of aldosterone will increase, which will cause vasoconstriction, and that will increase the blood pressure, leading to hypertension. So this was one of the example. Then next, Sir stressed upon one point, that after reading a particular topic, it is a good habit to explain that particular topic to yourself. In medical exams, apart from writing the exams, it is more important to speak out, to explain that particular topic to someone. For this, Sir gave us his own example. Like once in his posting, Sir was told to do a procedure. Basically, I think it was one of the procedure of cesarean delivery, and Sir was a bit anxious as it was his first time. So then his faculty told him to just speak out all the steps which are to be followed in the cesarean delivery. So Sir told all the steps. So his faculty told him to just follow what he said. So from that, Sir told us about the importance of explaining the topic to someone. It will make us clear about the topic. Also, he told about the 5 R's to be followed. That is, react, reply, respond, respect, and repeat. So as mentioned earlier, Sir also gave us a demo on a Viva, and he gave basic 3 steps to be followed before answering any Viva question. So the first step is to boost confidence and to believe in yourself, that the topic which we have learned is that I know it very well and I will be able to answer it correctly. Secondly, to repeat the question in your mind. And the third is to answer the question no matter you know the topic well or not. Next, Sir told about the importance of pre-planning. So again, he told us about the get, set, go method. Get why, set how, and go for it. So that is, if I give you a typical gist of this particular topic shared by him, it is like, before starting to study, we should make a list of topics that we are going to study, and then execute it as much as possible, at least. So that's it for this video. Hit subscribe for more such content and share it among all your friends. Meeting you in the next one. Till then, bye, take care.